welcome back. Another Halloween video. If you guys can guess what I am today, should be pretty simple. I am not a Foot Locker employee. Let me know in the comments below. Now really quick before I start this video, I may be streaming this Saturday coming up. I'm still not sure. If I do, it'll be at 7 p.m. Eastern. I'll be working in the Camry. Not too sure yet. I will let you know earlier on Saturday. If I don't, then I'll stream later on this week and also get into a more consistent schedule. But today we are working on one of my favorites, my Camaro. This is pretty simple. So this car has needed new tires for quite some time now. So that's exactly what I'm going to be putting on the car today. I'm basically getting the same tires. So these are racing slicks. They've been on the Camaro for 2 years. I know it is a very long time. I just don't drive the car as often, but it has needed these tires for like a few months already. I've just kind of left it in the back burner that I know I need to get this. Just haven't had time, but I have the time now. So we are going to be getting them. So again, pretty simple, same tires that they have now. I will be taking them off, then taking them somewhere so they could put them the tires with the rims and then put them here. So these are the new tires. I'll explain to you in a little bit. They're the same that I have now on my car. These are Pirelli racing slicks. So the size of these are 315, 680, 18. So 680 translates to like about roughly 35 profile. The stock tires that the Camaro ZL1 comes with is a 30 profile. So just getting into a little bit of why I choose these, even though I really do like the stock tires that this car comes with, but the reason why I choose these over those just for like daily, few reasons. So I don't drive the car a lot, so this works with me. If you don't drive the car a lot, this will work with you. If you do, then this won't work because you'll just have to be buying tires after tires. So these are used for hot laps, and then it's like just a few laps, like just for warming up, like professional people that are racing, and then after that they toss them. So they still have 80% life. That's why you see some wear on them, but there's still plenty of that. Again, for me it lasted like almost 2 years on my car, but again, I don't drive them much. And the reason that I choose these is, I mean, they're racing slicks, so you can't beat the grip on these, even though the stock one's pretty good, but this is just so much better. And another thing is that for my Camaro, so I don't have it for the ZL1, you can adjust height, that I like keeping it at this height. The reason that I get these slicks is because it gives me enough clearance here towards the front, and it also doesn't leave like an ugly wheel gap. If this is the height that I like. If I use the stock tires, then it gives me like a lot of a wheel gap, and the clearance is way lower because the stock tires, again, the profile is 30, so you can imagine it just lowers the car, and it's just annoying taking it. It almost makes it impossible taking it, driving it. I don't know, just the plazas, they don't make them lowered car friendly. So those are my two main reasons why I buy these. And also I'll get into the price a little bit later on, but they aren't that bad for a price. I know some of you might say, why don't I just get normal tires that aren't racing slicks, that are like a 35 profile, and there's only like one of them that they make, and it just doesn't make sense for the price. It's outrageous. And why not just get racing slicks? I don't drive the car that often, so it makes sense for me. So this is just something that works for me. So right now, let's get on to jacking the car up and removing off her wheels so we can take them to the shop so they can do their thing. here are tires. I left the other rear one over there because it pretty much looks exactly like this one. So first, let's focus on the front. I know that this is bad. So this was my main issue when coming to just getting new tires. So this is pretty much, it all goes back to me tracking the car. So when I was tracking the car, I know that there was like a lot of back and forth with like camber settings, and then I decided to stick to something. I'm not sure what that was exactly, but it worked for me at the track. So ever since then, I haven't touched any of that. So this is exactly why. So obviously I need to work on this and probably put like less camber on the driver's side for this. But this is so the car has like 5,000 something miles. I don't know exactly, but I know it's in the fives. I think this has probably been like 1,500 miles, somewhere around there. So this is what it looks like. Some life, you know, some life right here, but that's it. I can't keep on with these. Now the rear, it does have, I know it looks bad, but it does have some life. But anyway, it's just, so right here, it's due. It's been due. At least for me, this has been due. So let's go ahead and get these mounted on the truck, and then I'll see you guys once I have the new tires. New tires are now mounted and balanced on these wheels. So I was referring to, well, what I was talking about before, that I have, I don't know if I mentioned it, but I have a square setup. And in order to have that for this car, so in the front, I needed to add a spacer and longer studs in order to have the square setup. And also these wheels, I don't think I mentioned that either. These are 18 by 11 and all four have the same offset. So that's what I needed to do for the front. Okay, so now let's get these on the car and we should be good to go. Okay, so now we are good. The Camaro is back up on its feet again with new tires. I forgot to mention the cost for this. So if I were to buy brand new stock tires for this one, they come out to like an average of around $440 each, just because it's two different sizes, so one size for the front and one size for the rear. If I were to buy these Pirelli Racing Slicks brand new, they're about $740 each. Huge difference. These, like this, say 80% life, then they come out to $200 each. All of these prices are not including shipping. 2 years ago, when I purchased these tires, they were like about $150. So of course, things are gonna go up in price throughout the years. So it's still a pretty good deal. It works for me because I don't drive the car much. I live in Arizona, 99% dry throughout the year. I feel like if you were driving your car all the time, for most people, 99% of the people get normal street tires, but for me, this is what it works. So I am glad that I can drive my Camaro again without any worries. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you on the next one.